When the sun steps into Pisces, everything starts to shift. Ever wondered why life sometimes suddenly makes sense? That's because hidden truths and secret messages begin to appear, guiding you toward growth and understanding. It might even feel like a spark, reminding you why you started on your journey. But is this change just for Pisces? Not at all. Every zodiac sign and every person will feel this pull. Some may ignore it until the signs become too clear to overlook. And soon enough, you'll see why this change is so important. What makes February 18th so special? Think of it as more than just a date. It's like stepping through a door into a new world. When Pisces season begins, it's not just a mood, it's a gateway into your deeper self. Suddenly, dreams get brighter, coincidences start to line up, and that nagging gut feeling grows stronger than ever. It doesn't matter if you believe in astrology or if you're a Pisces, this energy touches everyone. Some people already feel it because it's not just a change in energy, it's a spiritual awakening. Things are about to get intense. Some will struggle, others will rise, but no one will remain the same. Curious about what comes next? Starting on February 18th, the next 30 days will feel anything but ordinary. If you've been feeling a little off, you're not alone. People might act strangely. One moment, everything seems fine. The next, they vanish or break off ties without warning. This isn't random chaos. It's what many call the Pisces Purge. Between February 18th and around March 20th, old illusions begin to crumble, and not everyone will be ready for the truth. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with your heart pounding, as if a secret message was calling out to you? These unexpected downloads of energy and insight are signs that your mind, intuition, and even your body are tuning in to a new frequency. With each passing day, this pull grows stronger. The old ways are slipping away, and you're being invited to step into something far greater. Not everything that appears during Pisces season is meant to stay. Some things are just passing through. Pisces is not only about dreams and intuition, it's also connected to the spirit world, past lives, and unfinished business. Right now, the veil between worlds is thin. Have you ever felt a strange presence in a room or experienced a dream so real it felt like a message? Sometimes, wandering souls or hidden energies attach themselves to our lives, especially when emotions run high. You might even notice you feel a bit heavier after being around certain people. If you're sensitive to energy, you're likely to sense it too. I bet you didn't see this coming. Something massive is about to take place. You can ignore it, but it won't ignore you. If you've been feeling different lately, more tired, more detached, more out of sync with the world around you, there's a reason. This isn't like any other energy shift. If you are spiritually awake, if you are spiritually attuned, this is going to hit you 10 times harder than anyone else. First, there's the exhaustion. Waves of fatigue coming out of nowhere. One minute you're fine, the next it feels like the weight of the universe is pressing down on you. This isn't just being tired. Your body is recalibrating to a higher frequency. Then there's the synchronicities. Random numbers appearing everywhere. Deja vu stacking up. Seeing something in a dream. And then it happens in real life. It's not a coincidence. It's not random. This is spiritual alignment in action. And then, the most isolating part, feeling disconnected from everyone around you. It's like you're in a different reality, watching people go about their lives, stuck in old patterns, completely unaware that the world is shifting beneath their feet. You're moving forward, they're staying behind. This isn't paranoia. It's happening for a reason. The sun in Pisces is here to separate the awakened from the asleep. If you feel out of place, if you feel like you're walking a different path than everyone else, you are. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Sleep, good luck, because the moment the sun enters Pisces, the dream realm goes into overdrive. This isn't just vivid dreams. This is full-blown immersion into another reality. Dreams that feel too real, visions that leave you shaken, symbols that stick with you even after you wake up. And it's not just random. Some of these dreams will be prophetic, glimpses of things yet to come. Others are messages from your subconscious, revealing things your waking mind isn't ready to accept. And some dreams won't even feel like dreams. You're not just seeing things, you're being shown things. People you haven't thought about in years suddenly showing up. Pisces energy is a portal, and when that portal opens, the messages flood in. If you wake up gasping, shaken, unable to shake off what you just saw, pay attention. Keep a dream journal. Write everything down. Even the smallest details could carry meaning. You're about to receive messages that your waking mind isn't ready to process. What you thought was impossible is already in motion right now. The universe is shifting in ways you can't even see yet. The moment the sun enters Pisces, something changes. The air feels different. Time bends. Reality starts playing by new rules. Pisces is the sign of divine timing, where things that once felt out of reach suddenly fall into place, as if they were meant to happen all along. That door that's been locked for years, it's about to open. That opportunity that slipped through your fingers, it might come knocking again. That person you thought was lost forever, you might just cross paths when you least expect it. This is the season where destiny speeds up. What's meant for you is already on its way. You just have to be ready to receive it. Over the next few weeks, the signs will be undeniable. Synchronicities will multiply. Repeating numbers, strange coincidences, powerful déjà vu. You'll hear a song that answers the exact question you were just thinking. You'll dream of someone and then randomly run into them the next day. Patterns will emerge, connections will form, and it will feel like the universe is speaking directly to you. Some of you will feel a magnetic pull towards something or someone. You won't know why, but you won't be able to ignore it. Follow it. That feeling in your gut, that whisper in the back of your mind, it's leading you somewhere for a reason. But here's the thing. This energy doesn't play by your rules. You're not in control of how the miracles show up. They might not look like what you expected. What you think you want may be completely different from what the universe is actually delivering. And that's why so many people miss their blessing. Because they don't recognize them when they arrive. Stop looking for what you lost. Start preparing for what's coming. The past is gone. Pisces season is about opening your arms to the new. But to do that, you have to let go of whatever is keeping you stuck. The limiting beliefs, the doubts, the idea that things can't change. Because here's the truth. They already are. Some of you will receive opportunities that feel too good to be true. Don't second guess them. Some of you will be pushed into situations you don't fully understand yet. Don't resist them. Not everything is meant to make sense right away. Some things are just meant to be followed. And that's the test. Will you cling to your old reality, or will you step into the unknown? Lately, everything might feel off. The people around you, the conversations you once enjoyed, the spaces you used to feel comfortable in. It's like none of it fits anymore, like you're drifting away from the world you once knew, but you're not sure where you're going. That's not a coincidence. That's a calling. When the universe wants to speak to you, it drowns out all other noise. Maybe you feel this overwhelming urge to be alone, to cancel plans, to sit in silence, even when you don't know why. Maybe you find yourself scrolling through social media and feeling completely detached, like everything is just static noise. Maybe you're noticing that certain people don't feel real anymore, like their energy is hollow, like they're just repeating patterns on autopilot. That feeling of disconnect isn't a problem. It's the solution. You're not being left behind. You're being pulled forward. But the thing about spiritual upgrades is they don't happen in the chaos. They happen in the quiet. And that's why everything around you is starting to feel like a distraction. Your spirit is making space. There's something coming, something big, something you're not meant to miss. And if you're still tangled up in old energies, old conversations, old attachments, you won't be able to receive it. Pisces season doesn't care about what you want. It's here to bring you what you need. And right now, you need to listen. So don't fight the isolation. Stop trying to force connections that are already slipping away. Trust the silence, because in that silence, that's where the truth is waiting. You don't have time to wait. This shift is already happening. And if you're not preparing now, you're going to feel it later in ways you're not ready for. Because March 20th, that's not just another day. That's the turning point. March 20th is the date when the sun moves from Pisces to Aries. That's when the new cycle begins, with or without you. Right now, reality is reshuffling. The way you see the world, the way you experience your own life, the way things work, all of it is shifting. And those who don't take this month seriously will not recognize themselves by the time Aries season arrives. Some will thrive. Others will struggle to keep up. And the difference between them? Preparation. The next 30 days will decide the next 6 months of your life. Think about that for a second. Let it sink in. 6 months. That's half a year of momentum, either propelling you forward or dragging you down. And whether you realize it or not, your choices right now are casting the mold. If you do nothing, the universe will decide for you. And trust me, that's not something you want. Because Pisces season isn't just about endings. It's about clearing space for something new. This is your final warning. Your energy needs to be sharp. Your focus needs to be clear. Your path needs to be open. That means detoxing, not just physically, but spiritually. What are you consuming? The content you watch, the music you listen to, the conversations you have, all of it is shaping your frequency. That means cleansing your space. Clutter holds energy. Old clothes, unread books, things that belong to past versions of you. They're anchoring you to a reality you've already outgrown. That means removing distractions. Some people in your life are only there to keep you stuck. Some habits you keep repeating are only there to keep you small. And if you don't remove them, they will remove you from the timeline you're meant to be on. This is not just a reset. This is a spiritual evacuation. The universe is calling people forward, but not everyone is going to make it. Because after March 20th, the world will not be the same. Everything will speed up. The energy will be aggressive, fast-moving, unstoppable. And if you're not aligned, if you're still carrying the weight of the past, You will get left behind. You do not have another 6 months to waste. So the question isn't, will the shift happen? The question is, will you be ready for it? If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.